Well, Toad is a character that lives in the Mushroom Kingdom that is ruled by Princess Peach. And he is a very gung-ho member of the kingdom. He absolutely, positively loves where he's from. And when he encounters Mario, he wants to show Mario everything about this wonderful place where he lives. He's also a stout defender of the Mushroom Kingdom. He would do anything he has to do to protect his home. And he has this really willing spirit to go out on an adventure and do anything. In fact, he wants to adventure more than he wants to do anything else in his life. Well, I've been in the booth. I've done so many voiceovers. I've done several voiceover animated films where I've done voiceover for it. And this one is really special because I had the opportunity to really do a voice that's so completely different from my voice. Sometimes you go into the booth and somebody wants you to have a voice that's very similar to yours so that everybody kind of recognizes it's you, and you will not be able to recognize it's me in this movie. And that to me was a really proud accomplishment. Well, when I created the voice for Toad, what I wanted to do was kind of emulate a friend of mine who has these very particular patterns and rhythms. So I was using my friend as the model. And then when I got to the director, I was using my voice as you hear it now. And the director was like, I like what you're doing. Can you get it a little bit higher? And I was like, oh, yeah, sure. I get a little bit higher. And he says, can you get it even higher than that? And I'm like, yeah, I can get it a little bit higher than that. And he's like, can you get it higher than that? And I was like, let's see how tight these pants are. I mean, you know what I mean? And so we got it up there. And then what I did, I started thinking about Keegan, just pretend you're on helium. Just pretend you're on helium the whole time. And then I would just imagine myself sucking on a helium balloon so I could get to the voice. Just using a little bit of the old imagination, if you will. I tried to stay on the page as best as I could because this movie, the story and the plot lines are very lean and very exciting in and of themselves. But I was given a lot of leeway to improvise. In fact, it kind of ended up on the cutting room floor, but I ended up improvising an entire song for the movie where Toad finally gets to go on an adventure, which he's been waiting for his whole life. He finally gets to go on this adventure, and I got to do that. So I got to actually improvise his little adventure song, and that was a lot of fun. So the director gave me a lot. He actually gave me quite a bit of freedom. My first recollection of Nintendo gaming would have been Donkey Kong. That was my game. So that original appearance of Mario is my experience of the Nintendo world. And I just remember I played it and played it and played it and played it until the TV froze. The TV was like, no more, we can't take any more. And the Nintendo just kept on going and kept on going.